Did you know that when your emotions are expressed fully, your relationships are happier and healthier? James Clear, in his book Atomic Habits, explains we can only be rational and logical after we have been emotional. The primary mode of the brain is to feel. The secondary mode is to think. Now, when I was falling in love with my husband, what I wanted most in the world was for him to know why I loved him. But even writing 307 letters didn't quite feel like it was enough. The part of the brain taking over in moments like that is called the limbic system. It is responsible for emotion and is incapable of speech. The limbic brain deals with the concept of why. For example, why do you love your husband? Now, there may be a way that you can communicate directly through the limbic brain. In order to save time, do you mind if I ask you a few questions? Do you ever feel frustrated when you can't find the words to express yourself? If you could express emotion fully and without words, what would that do for you? Based on what you've told me, there is a way that you can fully express yourself, feel understood, and have happy relationships. Let's look at the facts. Since playing the cello uses no words, you're able to communicate directly from the limbic brain. What this means for you is a calm connection with yourself and with others. So to continue the story, here's what I did to express my love to my husband. After the performance, I felt peace and we had a greater connection to each other. Feeling satisfied and complete with your intense emotions. That's what you want, isn't it? Now, I know what you might be thinking. I'm not a musical person and I get it. You want to act authentically to who you are. Let me explain. Learning the cello gives you the ability to quickly switch between feeling important emotions and thinking logically during a stressful situation. So the two sides of the brain. Being able to remain calm when your toddler throws a tantrum, that would be a relief, wouldn't it? I can see you now. It is December 25, 2023. You walk into the living room with the smell of peppermint hot chocolate following you. Your family's chatting and you catch a glimpse of your cello next to the Christmas tree. To your family's surprise, you grab your cello and you play them O Come, Emmanuel. And as they start singing along, you realize that you've created a new family tradition and you have a greater connection to your family. You feel happy and your heart is just bursting with satisfaction. That's the picture that you want to see, isn't it? Let's take a closer look at the idea that is causing you to hesitate and weigh it against the reasons to move forward, okay? The reasons to hesitate. You feel like you're not musical. Is there anything else that belongs here? The reasons to move forward now are a way to express yourself, feel understood, and have happier relationships. Don't you feel like the reasons to move forward weigh heavier? Would you like to pay in full or do a payment plan for Simply Sound Foundations of Cello?